You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the Tennessee Titans. Look, maybe I'm a good person to talk about that. I'm a Niners fan. So there's been a lot of Robert Saleh over the years. And I got to be honest, I like this move a lot more than I like what the Miami Dolphins did. I mean, I'm just being real. And it's because, look, I said, when you fire your head coach, can you hire a clear upgrade? Do you know you're getting a clear upgrade? Robert Saleh is a clear upgrade over Brian Callahan. Let's not get confused. I mean, Robert Saleh was trying to coach for the New York Jets. All right. Anybody forget Aaron Rodgers getting ready to run out the tunnel, runs out the tunnel, gets on the field, and blows his Achilles out on the first play? Do you think that didn't change the coaching trajectory of Robert Saleh right there? And a lot of people thought, hey, they were kind of figuring it out with the Jets. He was 2-3, and it's still one of the more puzzling things we've ever seen with Robert Saleh having gotten fired by the New York Jets when he got fired. Titans are working to finalize a deal to hire 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh as a head coach. Saleh spent Monday in Tennessee with the Titans. The two sides impressed each other enough to move forward together. And I think a lot of people are looking at this as a leader of men hire. A sort of, I don't want to jinx it with the second coming of Mike Vrabel kind of thing, because, look, that's a big ask. It is. Now, Mike Vrabel is officially a coach that's been to 2 AFC championship games now. That's clearly still the monster mistake that Titans leadership made in the last 3 years, right? But Robert Saleh may win Assistant Coach of the Year. You need to understand, look, again, I'm a Niners fan. That Niners defensive unit was a bunch of like second, third string, fourth string guys. And he put together one of the best defensive performances that the Niners have seen in a while. Under the circumstances, it was remarkable. That team getting to the divisional game, what him and Kyle Shanahan did, remarkable. And that performance alone this season is what got Robert Saleh a second chance. All right? It's what got him a second chance. Now, somewhere Matt Nagy is crying in a corner. The move comes at a time when some believe the Chiefs' offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy, would be hired by the Titans. And perhaps Nagy will still end up there as the offensive coordinator. The Chiefs reportedly will be bringing back Eric Bieniemy. Wow. Look, thank God Andy Reid's calling plays. That's all I got to say. You want to talk about one person I am not a fan of. In Nashville, Saleh gets a young potential franchise quarterback in Cam Ward. We will see. Along with significant cap space in a new stadium due to open in 2027. Saleh will face the Jaguars and Liam Cohen twice a year. Oh, here we go. This is the Robert Saleh to Liam Cohen. After Cohen tells him to, quote, keep my name out of your effing mouth, Robert Saleh got crazy on his ass. Oh, God. I got to tell you, I love that kind of thing. I love it. I'll fuck your world up. You don't want to F with me. I just said it. I don't know why I didn't say. I will effing end your effing life. Football coaches are wild. They really are wild. Right here, 7-10, 7-10, 2-3 with the Jets. That's 7-10, folks, included Zach Wilson as his starting quarterback. All right. And it includes the New York Jets factor. I'm sorry. And this is, people wondered why. Well, why did Kevin Stefanski get a job like he did? Because this year and last year, he got that job with the Falcons because he was two-time coach of the year and made the playoffs twice with the Cleveland Browns. Other NFL teams saw that aspect alone and went, with that dumpster fire ownership and organization and the way it's run and the Deshaun Watson trade and blah, 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 they saw Kevin Stefanski as a borderline miracle worker. And I think that's the same kind of feeling that Robert Saleh's got around him. That people actually see 7-10 and 7-10 and think to themselves, and then 2-3. Again, people still wonder. Fired after week 5. And I know there was a little tension between him and Aaron Rodgers, but still. People see 7-10 and 7-10 with the Jets and actually go, I mean, is that terrible? I mean, honestly, that's kind of how it's viewed. That you can go into the Jets and actually win 7 games twice, and that's not a winning record. That's not a good record, but it's trying to get through the trials and tribulations of the organization around you. All right. So, look, Robert Saleh was getting a job, and the Titans grabbed him because I think the Cardinals were fixing to hire him. I saw where there was going to be a second interview with Robert Saleh with the Cardinals, and it was like, everybody better start moving, right? And now, do I think that closes the door on a Mike McDaniel organization? Now, maybe Mike McDaniel, with his 49ers ties, becomes the offensive coordinator for the Titans. And if he does, oh shit, maybe you got something in Tennessee. Robert Saleh, Mike McDaniel together. I still think there's a chance Mike McDaniel gets a job. But the Titans were certainly one of those places that I think he could have been hired. I think the Browns are hiring Grant Udinski. I think that's where that's going. Or Jim Schwartz. One of the two. I think that's where that's getting narrowed down with Cleveland. So I think Mike McDaniel's out there. Now, could the Raiders still hire him? Could the Cardinals still hire him? Sure. The Bills, we hadn't even talked to Bills, Steelers, Ravens. I don't think they'll go there with Mike McDaniel. I don't. So, and then, of course, the Lions filled their OC job, so you would be looking at the Eagles and Mike McDaniel as in another potential OC destination. I don't hate it. I'm going to tell you, I didn't love the Jeff Hafley hire, really, as you guys, I'm sure, could tell in that video. I like this hire. I like this hire just because I want to. It's intriguing for me to see Robert Saleh get another shot. And I'm going to call it right off the bat. I don't know what the record will end up being. I'll just say this. The Titans are winning 2 more games than they won this year. I'm going to say he's good for 2 more wins right off the bat. All right? Right off the bat. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.